thank you to Eden McCardell. Sorry if I said your surname wrong. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really hope you enjoy the content. And yeah, thank you so much once again. Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we are going to be looking at some more of Purple Kata gameplay. Now, this is not so much gameplay that we'll be focusing on. What I'm going for in this video is a somewhat of a commentary while you guys have gameplay on the background. So think about those Subway Surfers type of videos here. First of all, you guys did not see the deck list in the beginning of the video like you usually do, because I'm gonna be talking about it deeply after the gameplay goes around. I'm just showing you guys some gameplay because I haven't uploaded in a while, and that's what we're going to somewhat talk about. The reason why I haven't been uploading in a while is very simple. It's because I've been going much more frequently to my locals, and therefore I don't feel the desire to play on the sim as much. I'm pretty much just waiting for the week to end, and on the weekend I like to go to the locals. So I've been doing good, actually. I've been playing Purple Luffy and Red Purple Luffy. We're getting wins here and there, and with Purple Luffy, and then second place with Red Purple Luffy. I can't win with Red Purple Luffy for some reason. So yeah, but Purple Luffy is amazing on this meta. So yeah, we're pulling good wins there. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been uploading. And second of all, I have been researching this Katakuri still. Obviously, I still come to the sim from time to time, very rarely now, to play just Purple Kata. I don't play anything else. And we made some big developments in the deck list. These developments, I actually found out yesterday that pretty much my decklist is almost the same as a guy on the Discord server of the One Piece TCG, where he uploaded his decklist, and then when I looked at it, I'm like, okay, it's pretty much my decklist. There's some changes here and there, but there's almost none, I think. So yeah, maybe that this is finally solidifying the decklist that you need to run in order for this to work. This deck, now this is what I would want to talk about. I don't know if this deck is good, and for example, comparing to the other leaders that are going to be released on OP11, I think Purple Kata is either the best one or the second best one, because of Blue Purple Luffy. I think it's debatable, because Purple Kata actually does really good against Blue Purple Luffy, but I don't know, maybe Blue Purple Luffy is better all around, so, but yeah, debatable. But I do prefer Purple Kata anyways. But when it comes to going against some of the older meta decks, this guy does struggle. One of the impossible matchups is Lucci. I can't, even after the bans, it's impossible. It's just impossible to play with against Lucci. Like, he just removes everything we play. And against a bit more of the removal heavy decks, this deck does somewhat struggle. Don't get me wrong. There is some things you can play to make a run, but like even when you drop your 8 cost kata, it can be somewhat easily removed. One of the best examples I have is the card that I hate the most is Rayleigh. I hate that card. Even on locals, I'm losing to that card a lot because of the new Smoker and because of Shanks. Like, that card is insane, and is also insane against Purple Kata. The thing, for example, when I'm with Purple Luffy, I can play around it. Please block. Wait, I'm looking at... Oh my god, I took quite not... Okay, whatever. And because Purple Luffy can just gas the like 2 characters at a time pretty easily, it's better. But Purple Kata cannot do this, so we do struggle a bit. So it's a bit annoying, but it's not impossible against decks that play Rayleigh. For example, decks like the Smoker and Green Yellow Law, which is somewhat popular in my locals, I can see Purple Kata doing well. Purple Kata does somewhat well against the Smoker, that I've tested on the sim. But for example, against the green-purple Luffy, I don't know if he's going to do well. I'm trying to practice a little bit more of that matchup. But yeah, it's really strange, the matchups here on the purple kata. When I'm going against Shanks, I feel a bit of a struggle as well. So it's very weird. But yeah, I still think the deck is, again, at the very least, very strong rogue deck, and we're definitely going to be playing it. Another thing I want to talk about is I pretty much posted on my YouTube channel that I wanted to buy the alt art leader for Kata, for Perp Kata, once he comes out, because I'm so excited for the leader, actually. And I see Lamb, but I don't think I'm gonna be buying the alt art. Why? Because Bandai is very good at predicting what I want to see on the game. They did this with Blackbird, and now they did it with Kuzan. So they just announced the Kuzan leader for OP12, and I know what you're thinking, like, what the hell, we're not even on OP11 and you're already planning ahead on the 2 decks you want to play? A bit too much? Yes, I do agree. But, I don't know, there are some characters that I've been waiting so much. For example, Blackbeard was one of them, and I am going to be playing Blackbeard, by the way. A video about it tomorrow, about all the deck lists that I'm playing, on all the decks I'm gonna play. And Kuzan, I was thinking, okay, Kuzan is a navy, they're not gonna make the mistake of making another black-blue navy, so he's probably just gonna be black. But then, they announced it as blue, and that's what sold me, you know? And then I read the effect, I'm like, holy, wait, this is not the normal navy leader, this is a blue navy leader that actually gonna have some very interesting mechanics. And that's why I wanted to buy him. So for now, we're gonna save the money that I would do on the alt art category, at least for now. And we're gonna try to play for the Kuzan on OP12. If anything goes wrong, you can always go back to the purple Luffy. You know, even with the Kata. But I think Kata is... I love Kata. So yeah. So we're probably gonna see some Kuzan, hopefully, in the future. I already have all the cards that are currently out for Kuzan, you know, what people are speculating that you're gonna use. I didn't have to buy almost any, because when I was playing Blue Yellow Ace, I bought almost every single tech card, and all those tech cards apparently go well with Kuzan. So yeah, that was nice. It was a nice lucky. I got lucky there, I guess. But yeah, hopefully we see Kuzan. I went from having no deck to having so many decks. I'm gonna have Purple Kata, that's a given. I'm gonna see Kuzan. I'm gonna have Blackbeard. I already have Blackbeard, actually. So I can play it. I don't know if you guys want for me to bring it on the channel or not. I have Purple Luffy, which is still a very fun deck to play. I just don't like to play Purple Luffy for the single reason that it's Luffy. I like to play decks that are characters that I love. And Luffy, unfortunately, is not one of them. I do like him, but I do prefer characters like Kata, Law, Kuzan. I do like Blackbeard, and he's starting to grow on me, Blackbeard, as well as a character. But I don't know. The only reason I'm not playing Green Yellow Law is because I really don't like the strategy of the deck. That's it. I don't know. It feels weird. It doesn't feel the same as Green Red Law or Red Purple Law, obviously. Red Purple Law was amazing. So yeah, those are the news. So I don't know how often I'm going to be Sorry, I'm looking at this. Block! For the love of God, block! Oh wait, are you going? If you use the event as well, it's fine. Oh wait. Oh, it bugged. It didn't let me use my leader effect. Okay, whatever. Sorry. What was I saying? I know I'm talking a bit too much, but I just wanna catch up with you guys. What was I saying? I forgot. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, about the characters. I do like Purple Luffy. Was that I was talking about? I don't know, man. I must sound crazy right now. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Holy damn. Holy damn, wait. I lost my thought process. So we talked about every single deck I'm going to play, which is a lot. Yes. We talked about the deck cards that I had for Kuzan because of the blue yellow ace. I think that was what. Sorry if it's not, but if it is, great. So yeah, I had blue yellow ace. I was playing a little bit of him, and I bought every single tech card because every single tech card for him was very cheap at the time. And bada bing bada boom, I accidentally pinpointed the cards that were for Kuzan. So yeah, so hopefully we managed to bring Kuzan onto the channel. My probable main deck is going to be Katakuri. I just love purple, unless Kuzan is feeling very interesting, but I feel like Kata still is more on my avenue. I just need to make Kata work more consistently, because as I said, the matchups are very weird. Why did he play that 2K, that Tashigi? What? Why? Would it have mattered? Wait, let me see. I think that's all the catch-up I wanted to do, guys. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the schedule. Sorry. So sorry. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be uploading now. Usually there was always a video as from today, Monday. But now, since I'm not feeling it, I rather just not upload, you know, instead of playing these gameplay videos. And I'll just upload from time to time. I would love to bring real life duos, except sim, but I would have to bring a camera to locals, and I don't have one, and I'm somewhat shy with the guys yet, so I don't feel it. And bringing friends here on my house to play like I did from time to time is hard, because you guys wouldn't see you guys wouldn't see as much variety of matchups as I would like, because locals is amazing. I learn more on one day of locals than 1 week playing on the sim, just saying. So, and you guys see so much good tech on locals that I don't see here on the sim. So that's why I'm always excited now for locals and not as much for the sim. For the sim, what I do is I get onto the sim, I may play like 1-2 games with Purple Kata, and then I just go to the deck editor and see what I need to change. For Purple Luffy and Red Purple Luffy for locals the next week. That's pretty much what I do. So yeah, I think that's all the catch-up I wanted to do. Sorry if it was annoying. You guys can tell me in the comments if you guys prefer for me telling about my life on locals and such, or if you just prefer me to comment the gameplay that we are seeing. But yeah, let's go into the gameplay. Now, these two matchups that we saw are somewhat rabbit food, let's call it that, because Limit's not meta and Issho is not meta. This is just because I wanted to try something different. At the time I was recording these games, I was just seeing Blue Purple Luffy and Nami yet, and I was kind of sick of it, so I was seeing these two and I kind of went for it. We'll see a bit more of a meta match next, which is something that surprised me a lot. In that match, as well as playing with Lucci, I was like, okay, maybe I need some card to deal with this type of matchups. We'll see which the next one is. You guys can see by the timestamps, obviously. But yeah, Kata, the decklist you guys are seeing right now, it's not the decklist that I'm running as of right now. As I was playing on locals, I realized that we need somewhat, I need to pick my poison. It's a poison for me, which is the 9-cost Linling. I wasn't playing it on our Red Purple Luffy because I just prefer chunks. But then there's so many matchups where you need Linling, and it's like it doesn't feel great playing Linling on Red Purple Luffy, but I need to survive some matchups, and it's the same for this Kata. You don't feel that good on playing the 9C Linling, but from time to time you really need it. So yeah. and I change it based on that. And then there's another card which was Brule. You guys saw in the last video I was playing Brule, and now I'm playing the It's to Die For, which is just overall all around better. So yeah. As of me as a player, I need to abuse more of the blockers that I have, because I don't know if it's because I'm getting way too used to Purple Luffy that doesn't play as many blockers. But with Kata you can put so many annoying blockers like Anana and Katakuri like really easily. You have good consistency on that, and from time to time I don't block with Anana for some reason. I spend resources on hand. Sometimes it's just better to just block. Okay, what's gonna happen here? Is he going to take? Am I going to win here? He has a lot of cards. Okay, no. Okay, there you go. Cycling Queen. We went down on Queens. Didn't want to do that. I hated that. And I think, yeah, we're going 9. I think I'm setting up for a game. Yeah, I got the Conquer. Yeah, I changed Ragnarok to Conquest. Definitely better now. Now that the meta has settled in, you definitely want to be playing Conquest. Ragnarok is good against the new leaders from the OP11 set, but Conquest is better all around. So yeah. Okay, we spent a lot of cards from hand. Nice. So we set up from game. So what I want to do is I want to keep as many swings as I can this turn. Yeah, exactly. I want to keep as many bodies, although all the bodies that I can swing with are my blockers. So what I'm trying to do here is like I'm just gonna have to race him for the end of the game, and in this case it means surviving this turn and then finishing next turn, which is unfortunate. Sometimes with Kata you do go to this state of game against more aggro matchups. This Lim actually wasn't doing as much, but many Lims do play a lot of bodies. But they do go mid-range. But this one actually didn't, which let us do this. But against mid-range decks, that's when Conquest does the best. But you still do struggle, and... What the hell? Oh yeah, I know. Lame effect. I understand, sorry. We take, boy! But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, mid-range is very hard for Kata. We are playing Conquest. I wish we could... If there was a more consistent way to keep my bodies on the field would be nice. We do have a body that lets us be anti-black color decks, but against, again, Rayleigh is my nemesis right now. We can't do much, and it's somewhat annoying from time to time. We got a 2k. Okay, and now this is going to swing 10. We block and we protect. Exactly. So we have 2 swings, and these 2 swings are going to be what lets us finish the game. Nice. So we need to go 11, assuming... Oh, that's too much. Because you can go 7, 9, 11, so we just go 11 here. And then we attach everything, and we can go 7, that's 12, 12, that's 13, which is the perfect number to finish game. There you go. Obviously, he probably wouldn't have the other all 2Ks in hand, but it's just make sure we had the resources for it. And last game is Hancock. Hancock is not that bad, actually. She's a good rogue deck on the current meta, even though she lost Jinbei. I really enjoy playing against this guy, and I do like the deck list that he's playing. It's somewhat of the same deck list that I was playing that I was playing. What? That I saw on my locals. A guy was playing Hancock as well. He was trying it after the ban. He was playing somewhat of a similar list. I do enjoy. Hancock seems fun. She seems viable. Incredible play here by him, by the way, because he knew I got Conquest, and so he just reset my hand so I couldn't take away his bodies. Her whole strategy relied around keeping those bodies on the field. If I managed to get them out in the right moment, she probably would have lost the game there, but she just reset my hand, which was an incredible play. It caught me off guard, and it definitely fucked me up. I'm playing 2 Conquests, so we do shuffle our deck with the pudding. Hopefully we can see... Oh! Was on lives. Oh, we did see him right now, so yeah. I need to get better at playing the Conquests. For example... Okay, no, I did hold on to it. She can play Red Rock though on the next turn. Should I have used it here or not? She can very well play... Oh! Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this card is amazing. This is one of the cards I have for Kuzan when he drops. That card is amazing. That card is very good against us because we do not play that many bodies. If we managed to play Sparrow, that would have been nice, but... Okay. Can play... Oh, I misplayed. I definitely misplayed. I should have played Sparrow. I had enough for the... Did I have enough for a Conquest? I'm holding on to that Conquest a lot, actually. I think I'm holding on too much. Yeah, we need to take... He has too many dons to attach. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what he plays. He can still Red Rock my Kata. No, he plays Hancock. Not badly played. Now, what do we do? Holy shit, okay, there you go. We let him keep the blockers. We kind of just don't want him to swing onto us. There you go, now we can play Queen, right? We go 7. We are making a small comeback here. The only problem is I need a window to play that Big Mom, and I'm not finding it. I'm really not. Okay, that's fine. He's playing a lot of blockers. I think we found our window, right? Yeah, there's no time like the present, exactly. He's probably gonna take... Oh no, he blocked. Okay, he doesn't want to go that down. Ooh, we trying to... Ooh, Ooh, he made a nice comeback here. Not bad. Another Hancock. That's fine. Removed Anana. We already knew she was going to remove Anana. Maybe I shouldn't have played Anana, right? Because I did see it. At the time I remember thinking, I don't care if they remove Anana. But maybe I did care, right? It makes sense that I'm... It does make sense that I wanted to keep Anana there, actually. Because this turn, next turn now, I could have played 2 Ananas, which would have been a lot better. Yep. Yeah, that was a misplay. We go 8-8. I want him to... There you go. Go low. Let me see. Okay, okay. We're gonna go 8. Okay, he blocks. Okay, I'm gonna play queen. I don't think I should have played the queen here. Yeah, I think I should have gone for board even more. And played Anna. Oh damn. Okay, at least we'll block with queen once. Sorry. At least we blocked with 1 queen. I should have took. Okay. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh no, no I didn't. No I didn't. Sorry. He has a blocker there. Okay, I needed to keep this life. I didn't know if she played the perfume, so if I went down to 0, I would be in big trouble. Okay, now we're gonna give him 1 swing. Yeah, okay. And now we pray. He plays a Luffy. Makes me have to remove my Lin because we need the blocker. And... he goes 9. I should have took. Nope, I should have took. She can potentially just... yeah, okay. I should have took here. I should have just went 0 and hoped that she didn't have the she didn't have the perfume, actually. Went too much down on lives. We took, there you go, and I should have just passed turn here. Or no, we needed to take this life. Yeah, we should have went down to 0 and kept the resources for this turn. I think it would have been much better. He still removed our kata. Would it have been better? I don't know if it mattered now that I'm seeing this. Yeah, we just lost. It is what it is. He did have perfume though. Well, those were the games. Let's go into the deck list now. Okay, this is my current deck list. So the changes were, we are playing the poison here. I really don't like how it feels to play, but it is a card that is necessary. For example, against that Hancock that you guys just saw, it would have been an incredible card. We went down on queens so we can fit the Lin. We are no longer playing the event because of Lin. I don't know if I should remove these two these two 2K counters over here for the event. There has been an event from the Foxy Pirates. This one that has been growing in popularity. I do like the card. I did try it, but it doesn't feel as good as the actual event. Yeah, this one is still my go-to. It is easy to have one active Dawn thanks to Parasparrow and which one is it? For example, I don't know. It is easy to leave one Dawn up, you know what I mean? And it's not as easy to leave two Dawn up. So for now, if I would have to play one event, it would be this one. Although I gotta admit, the few times that I managed to pull the Foxy Pirates event, it felt very good. So it is whatever you prefer. We're not playing the Brule anymore. We're playing the It's to Die For. You guys already saw it on the replays. We're only playing 3. We kind of play more for Pudding and Parasparrow. This also is worth mentioning. Against Purple Luffy, this card is incredible going second, because normally they ramp up to 4 and play as Orojuro, which is a 6k that gives you 2 Dawn, which is nice. And yeah, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Liling, it's playing only 3. I think 4 is too bricky. I would wish to play 3 Queens, but for now 2 is the space we have. The only thing I'm not sure about right now is these 2Ks. Some people are playing Uzohashi, some people are playing Black Maria. I'm playing both vanillas just because I don't see a need to play Black Maria at all. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Uzohashi, it is a possibility, I just prefer the consistency. That's my reasoning behind it. Those are my reasons. So yeah, the rest, we already talked about this. About the matchups, it's very hard to say for now. I haven't tried to play against mid-range decks since I added Liling, but against, for example, Shanks, this deck still struggles a little bit. All because of Rayleigh, you know? He has Rayleigh and he has his 2k counter that lets him decrease the power of our characters, as well as Beckham. So yeah, he has good combos against us. So for now, I can still say Shanks, I think it's a very annoying matchup. But against the mid-range decks, I gotta see what happens with Liling and Conquest. I think it will go much better. The consistency, for the hands that I tried, the consistency is still amazing, by the way. Again, I'm playing the vanilla 2Ks for that as well. So yeah, the deck is very consistent, but it feels weird on some matchups. So I need to get better at that. I need to fix. I think it's about the player. I think it's a skill issue for now. But we'll see. But I'm definitely not be playing Black Maria. I'm sorry. Uzohashi, something I'm thinking. Yes, it is very good in many situations. But Black Maria, I'm sorry. There's no reason. There's just no reason. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.